So ito na nga, magsasalita ang presidente. Ano ba yung mga pag-uusapan nila dito? Number one is yung issue natin with regarding sa PPEs. Standard nga ba yung ginagamit natin sa ospital? O yung mga dinodonate nga ba natin ay safe nga ba? Ito yung mga cloth o yung mga tela. Lalo na nung nagkakaroon ng scarcity. So ito nga, maglalabas sila ng guidelines. Maglalabas sila kung ano yung mga supposed to be na safe para sa mga nurses natin, sa mga doctor, mga service na tumutupad dito sa coronavirus. At isa rin sa mga pinakamalalaking issues na pag-uusapan nila dito ay yung mga OFWs na returnees. Marami sila, more than thousands of returnees na hindi pa alam ang gagawin. Dahil nga may mga localities na kumokontra sa idea nito, natatakot sa idea na to. Ano nga ba magiging side ng ating Pangulo tungkol sa mga issue na to? Pangatlo, ang issue ni Secretary Duque tungkol sa second wave, third wave, fourth wave. Ano nga ba naging basehan niya para magdeklara siya ng ganitong klaseng status? Bukod dyan is yung budget ng government patungo dito sa ating COVID.
Remember distinctly very well that noong napag-usapan yung 200 billion ang bibigay ng Congress, sinabi ko sa Tagalog, although broken because I really do not, sinabi ko, wag na wag ninyong do not fuck up with this pera because it's really the nation alive. Sa sarili ko na sabihin kay Duque na gawain mo ngayon, do not, a pandemic is pandemic. So gusto ko lang malaman ng sambayan ng Pilipino na I take full responsibility ng utos ko na magdalian mo. Wala akong pakialam kung saan ka magkuha, magnakaw ka. And I remember saying it. I do not care whether you go and steal, borrow, or kill a person to get what needs to be done.
Of the personal protective equipment for a ano tawag doon? It lacks the face shield. The most expensive part is the coverall, yung parang may takip sa ulo. A blue strip, which is very, this is one of the marks of a very expensive coverall protection gear. This is what we call as Ebola level. Ang Ebola level, it can actually stop even air transmissible viruses. Ano siya? It's lightweight and it's non-woven, may heat seal, even the sewn portion is covered to make sure that pag nagkaroon tayo ng spill, air or liquid, hindi papasok sa balat or sa clothing ng mga doctors. Supply sa Philippines, we cannot accept their item because it's not heat sealed. Now, the difference between heat seal, this is actually 1,100. So when you say, they say PPEs, yung mga local kasi hindi siya medical grade, tela ang gamit, fabric. So pag fabric, it makes you feel secure, but it's not actually medically safe for you to wear.
So let me enter the health workers, even if there is just an iota of chance na.
There is a standard set by DOH and FDA. Ano po to, international standards, and we're following that. We don't go below kasi nga the company can be sued, we can be sued. Kasi pag may fluid, papasok siya. So may ventilation, but it's called the ventilation na indirect kasi may valve. So air can mag-fog, and at the same time may ventilation so that there will be no moisture. So pag wala siyang ganun, ang tendency you sweat, magpuputi-puti. N95 or the KN95, and we have the surgical mask.
Where is the other one?
The blue one is the surgical, the white one is the KN95.
Okay.
It's the standard set by DOH, double mask po dapat ang suotin. Even air and water, hindi makapasok. The lab gown is isolation level. It means pag nilagyan mo siya ng tubig, hindi papasok. Pag nilagyan mo ng pressure, saka tatagos yung tubig. Yes po, because it has to meet the standards. Ito po lahat naka-standardized. Even the gloves, sir, is it's powder-free, textured, and either latex or nitrile. Hindi pwede yung PVC or other types kasi... Yes, sir.
So sa kanila, yung sabulo, goes into the trash can pagkatapos. Paghubad nila, tapo na sa trash can.
I just would like to provide you feedback that level of protection that these PPEs provide their doctors. Kaya yung infection rate daw nila bumaba, Mr. President. So that is the same is true for all of our other hospitals who are now using this personal protective equipment. That's why I'd like to thank USEC Lloyd Lau for really ensuring that our healthcare workers, doctors and nurses are fully protected using the level 4 PPEs as we have specified.
Nag-flat na tayo. But ang problema, the number of cases is going high. One fully good thing there going in our favor was that the recovery rate is very high. 3,323 ang death. Are we on the second, third, fourth, or fifth wave?
Wave, major po, of sustained community transmission. Yung pong nabanggit ko na second wave and my assumption, my statement was based on the article that was published by Dr. John Wong of the Epimetrics. Dr. John Wong sits as one of the expert advisors of the Interagency Task Force on Emerging Infectious Disease. And to him, as an epidemiologist, a top epidemiologist, he considers that the 3 first cases in the Philippines, although imported, would represent a minor wave. Maliit na wave lang ho siya, sir. Tapos nagkaroon po tayo ng lull of about a month, the whole of February, and then March, nagkaroon tayo ng mga umpisang reported cases.
Alam mo, ano dito, ang touchy sa issues because always there will be probable of attacks. Issues plus attacking the guy personally. So, alam ko ikaw, you are hard-pressed. And I know the gray matter between your ears. Eh, di sabihin mo, ayaw ninyo maniwala, bahala kayo, basta ito yung akin. Kaya talagang, pagkaya na, wala na tayong pinag-usapan, talagang maghiwalay-hiwalay tayo. Pero kung sabi ka lang, nagkamali ka, as it is, yung sabi mahal-mahal ng ano, ito nga panahon ng, I said, at the height of the contagion, wala naman akong narinig na gustong tumulong. Ngayon sa tayo, sabi, umaabot sa akin, meron dito, meron doon. So, sabi ko, papunta, si Bong, papuntahin mo sila dito at dalhin nila yung produkto. Kaya para tawagin natin ibigay natin sa Interagency Task Force. Wala naman. Anybody else? Anybody would like to? Yes, Secretary Roque.
Yes, sir. Ang punto ko lang po, meron tayong existing law against profiteering, defined as taking advantage of a national emergency, and there's also a provision in the Bayanihan Act. And I think from what we heard from at least Project ARC, no, this is very serious kasi nga the only source that we can get these PCR machineries and kit is from Sansure now, and there was really almost an attempt to blackmail us into buying something very expensive. No? And that's why I thought baka meron talagang basis para imbestigahan po itong kokopol ng NBI, no, for profiteering and hoarding under the special law on anti-profiteering and under the Bayanihan Act. Thank you po.
O sige, we will act accordingly in the course of maybe we'll be able to give us is the issue of the OFWs coming in. Sa pagka ngayon, meron tayong 24,000 stranded in Manila. And they are stranded in the sense that they are not allowed or they cannot go home because they forest. Ganon man. And I can say that if that is the way they would handle it, like somebody who's really a chieftain of a city or province during a pandemic, Secretary Roque, that I am ordering the use of all government assets, whether it's really the air or the sea or the transportation owned by government, that they should be utilized in accepting and probably delivering them to their, if possible, pag hindi ninyo tinanggap yan, magkagulo tayo ang Pilipinas. Now, let me be very clear. Let me talk about legality para the issue is national interest. And that power of declaration is not shared by anybody. It's a national government. Ngayon, may mga syudad na ayaw nilang tanggapin English ng tao. Mahirap yan. Magkagulo tayo, kanya-kanya kayong... So, if you want, because you run the risk of getting sued 24, so I'm ordering kasali na yung pera sa kung may naiwan pa sa 200 million, gastusin rin ninyo yon para sa pag-uwi ng tao. Because the reason why
Lahat po yan ay na-test natin using PCR at lahat po yan ay negative. Kung sakali lang po na may makakalusot na nawala yung kanyang result at
bayan natin, tanggapin ninyo and provide for sequestration houses if you want. Yung doon sila i-quarantine. Pero hati-hati tayo sa problema. Total, hindi naman kami nagkulang. Whatever you need, we provide.
Only on the part of the LGUs. They don't understand. You know? So I think tama ho yung sinabi niyo, we should lecture to them. We should have seminars. I'm willing to give it even via Zoom. Di ba? We're doing this anyway for LGUs. We can do it for them. No? We have to educate them.
Mr.
Well, anyway,
President, the 4,000 will be
delivered and returned to their homes sa pamilya nila. Noong panahon ng good time, we were experiencing mo papuntang langit o saan. Bantay kayo dyan. Do not be reckless. That's a word. Huwag kayong masyadong pabaya na basta sinabi ko sa inyo, alcohol. Unless I am sure that they are really safe. It's useless to be talking about opening of classes. That's probably bad. Para sa akin, bakuna muna. Pag nandiyan ang bakuna, okay na. So, remember that. Pati yung mga mayors, governors, kindly remember that they are Filipinos and that there's only one body and safe yan. Pag magkamali, may reinfection, then we will act accordingly. But anyway, he's the one who would i-husband niya yung dual setup.
Tapos naka-speech ng ating Pangulo at makikita naman natin yung plano nila. Sana mas maging standardized ang pag-alaga ng mga ating hospital sa mga ating COVID patients. Yun nga lang, kailangan lang talaga nilang malaman at maintindihan ano bang hospital ang mga nakakailangan talaga, ang status ng mga nasa field, kasi marami tayong natatanggap ng mga complaints na mainit, walang electric fan, walang ventilation, sama-sama ang mga PUIs. Kahit naman kumpleto tayo sa mga PPE na yan, pero kung ang gamit natin ay kulang-kulang, at the same time, facilities is really bad. Kailangan pantayan mabuti yan. Madaling sabihin, maganda pakinggan magandang pakinggan, pero alam naman natin na may problema talaga. Saka number one, culprit to is corruption. But hopefully maayos na to na mabuti para tuloy-tuloy na progreso ng ating bansa. Para kay Secretary Duque, siguro maging mas pino lang, saka mas matatag sa statement. You are perfect for that. So pag-aralan lang mabuti. Trabaho, kung hindi na kaya ang trabaho, pwede naman umexit daming option, madaming mas magandang options. So dito pinakita rin na ano yung mga magagawin. Double masking ang recommendation nila, N95, K95 sa surgical mask. So yun, and overall feeling ko naman it's a good meeting. Overall feeling ko it's a good meeting. So hopefully ma-execute sila lahat ng tama. So request nga ng Pangulo is less politicized. Tulungan muna natin hanggang sa matapos natin itong COVID na to. At saka ang prinsipyo ni Pangulo na naniniwala siya na kailangan mo na mabaksinahan lahat, mabigyan ng vaccine ng lahat bago bumalik. Ikaw, anong opinion mo? Opinion mo, Pinas, dahil ang opinion mo ay importante para sa Pilipinas.